You just take an inch tape and I'll tell you how to measure it also, so that I got a very desperate call at night around 10:30 in the night, and she was like, hey, listen, I think women end up wearing the wrong size, like I said, because
people say we should remove our bra while sleeping, and they say it may cause breast cancer. What is your thought on that? Hi everyone, I'm Sneha from Life Fertility and Women's Healthcare, and here we have Nidhi. She's the CEO and co-founder of Mish, and she's a certified lingerie expert. So we'll hear a few words from Nidhi about Mish, and let's talk about bra sense. So we are at Life Fertility and Women's Healthcare, and it is the best time to talk about bra and women's health as well. So we'll start about knowing more about Mish.
So Mishk is a premium lingerie platform where the lingerie experts help women figure out their right size, the perfect style. For them, we're all of different sizes and different shapes. We all have breasts of different sizes and shapes, right? Not every style might suit every woman also. So we help women figure out their right size and the right style also for them. The right size, because 90% of women actually wear the wrong size, and they're not even aware of that, because you've been wearing that size for such a long time, or that you've sort of learned how to figure out the size for yourself for such a long time that you just live with that belief that what I'm wearing is right, and that's what everybody, all of us have been doing it for the longest time. But I think going to a lingerie expert really helps, because then you're able to figure out the right size and find comfort in bras. I mean, once you go to a lingerie expert is when you actually start falling in love with bras and with your body also to start with.
So when did you get this idea of starting the lingerie brand called Mishk?
I think it was more of a personal journey for me. We're all, Indians are generally of a certain height, right? The average height is like 5'1" or something like that. So I was no different. I'm also a 5'3". Being of, such a small frame, but we're all blessed with good volume of breasts in India. Like the average size, if you go online and if you check, the average size is supposed to be 34 C or something now. However, that's not the average size. If you look at my data, it's quite different, because we help with the sizing. I think for the longest time I was very, very uncomfortable with what I was wearing. Even at the age of like 24, 25, I was blessed with a good volume of breasts, and I always used to wonder is there a right way to wear? Is there a right size for me? Is there a right way to wear it? Where exactly should the underwire sit? Just because I have heavy chest doesn't mean that it will always be the saggy, or it can look better. And then I would look and then I would see other women like on media, TV and things like that, and I would see that even they have heavier breasts, but they are able to pull it off. Different costumes, their shirts. It could not just not just off shoulder dresses, right? It's just a regular shirt or a white t-shirt or the regular stuff. And that's when I just went on the journey of figuring out how to find your right size. And I found that there is a way to find the right size. When you want something for yourself so badly that you go and get it, that's when you realize that, oh, something like this was missing in the market, and I found in Mish.
What are the signs that someone is wearing a wrong bra, and how will it affect a woman's health?
So if you have to figure out if you're wearing the right size or not, or the right bra or not, I think the signs that you should look for is the strap falling off your shoulder? Is the band in the back riding up? So if it is not parallel to the floor where your boobs are attached, and it's riding up, that means that you're not wearing the right size. It's possible that you're wearing a really large band for your frame. If your straps are falling off, then it could be there could be multiple reasons for that as well. if you see a double boob over here, if you see through the clothing that it's popping out a little bit, that could be one. If you see there's a little bit of gap between between the cup and the breast tissue, then that means that's gaping, and that is another way to find out whether you're wearing the right size or not. If let's say you're wearing an underwire bra, and if the underwire does not sit on your gore, if it doesn't sit on the rib cage here, and if it sits a little away from your body, even that is a way to find out that you're wearing a wrong size. So these are some of the common ways to find out. And a few other health-related ways are that, a lot of women get a lot of shoulder ache and neck ache and back ache issues, and they keep wondering the activities that they're doing, or, because they're on computer for a very long time, and that's why they're getting the shoulder issues and back issues and neck pain and all of that. But if you're getting those pains, the most likely reason could be your bra, because if you're not wearing the right size, it leads to pinching of the nerves, because over here, because the entire weight of your breast is actually being borne by the shoulder strap. It pinches your nerves here, and the pinching of the nerves actually cause the pain in your neck and shoulder and in your back also.
I've seen my mom wearing it, like the strap gets tighter and it would be like a blood clot kind of stuff. Like it has a bloody line there because of the blend being stopped there. It is one of the causes, right?
Yes, of course. I mean, what happens is that the entire weight, because you wear the wrong size, the entire weight is borne by the shoulder strap. The shoulder strap keeps digging into your shoulders, and the clots are formed because of that. And those clots, it might not be painful, but it's still a clot formation, and you wouldn't want that on your body. So even that is it's a great sign for you to go find yourself a right bra, and with a lingerie expert, and especially a specialized lingerie expert, because right now the traditional brands, the way they do it is that they offer you the sizes that they have. Let's say most traditional brands in India have like 20 to 30 sizes only. All of us are can't fit into 20 to 30 sizes. There is a range of 120, 150 sizes that exist on this planet, and this is the reason why why those number of sizes exist. And you should go and find your right size with the lingerie expert, because that will help you fit into the right size instead of the size that exists in the market.
Why is it important to wear different bra for different outfits?
Of course, for different outfits, the look that you want, you definitely will need different bras. Just like for every occasion you have an outfit, for every outfit there will be a different bra, right? So, for example, if you're wearing like a white t-shirt, which is a little snug, you would want to go for a t-shirt bra. Now, a t-shirt bra can be thinly padded or slightly thicker padding. The thin padded ones are called spacer bras. They are very, very good for this Indian temperate weather, when they're very airy and they do not add any volume also.
Exactly.
So the spacer bras are really, really good for like a snug fit t-shirt, for example. Other than that, I think cut and sew bras, which basically have like different cups, different stitches on the cup. Those stitches actually have a purpose. They lift and support, and they shape it in a particular way. And I'm not talking about the pointy ways that used to be in the bullet bras that used to be back when our mothers were growing up, or even when we were children. But those are constructed in such a way that they would also give you a rounded shape. It'll also lift you. It will bring the entire tissue together, and give you a good round shape also. So, for example, if you're wearing like a shirt, you don't really need to go with a padded bra to give that smooth finish. You could also just go with a cut and sew a bra, which will give you a great lift, great coverage, great support, and a great shape as well. So it depends on what kind of clothing that you're wearing. For halter dresses, there are halter bras also. For strapless dresses, there are strapless bras. But again, all of these have to be in your size. You cannot be wearing, I mean, um, if you go and pick the wrong size, it just defeats the purpose of wearing a bra, to be honest. Because if you were looking for support, if you're looking for coverage, if you were looking for lift, you won't get that from a wrong size
Exactly.
bra.
Why do you think Indian women are not aware of their bra size, and how is it affecting their health?
So this is actually not me saying that 80 to 90% of people, women are wearing the wrong bra size. It's a well-established study.
Yes, exactly.
Right, and it's a very well-known study also that every brand actually goes with the tagline that 80 to 90% women are wearing the wrong size, and which is true actually, which is very, very true. Honestly, in my in my fittings, the number of fittings that I have gone through and done. 95% of women have been actually 99% of women out of 100, only 2 were wearing the wearing the right size, and that's also because they were fitted before they were fitted by me, so they were wearing the right size. Otherwise, other than that, almost everybody was wearing the wrong size. I think women end up wearing the wrong size, like I said, because traditional Indian brands had been offering only 20 to 30 sizes, but there are actually range of 120, 150 sizes that exist. And because we all had to go buy from the market from those 20, 30 sizes only, we just ended up buying the wrong size by trial and error, because there was no expert telling us what to buy, and it was usually a man telling us what to buy for the longest time. So that's the reason. Now, coming to women's health because of wearing the wrong size, it's not only the physical health. I think it also the mental health which hampers a lot. The physical health, if we talk about, I think, and trust me when I say this, we would imagine that women with bigger breasts or heavier chest come up with back issues and shoulder issues and neck issues and neck pains. But there is a large majority, actually more number of women who have come to me are with smaller chest, saying that, hey, I have really bad shoulder pain and neck pain, and how do I get rid of this? I have stopped wearing bras because as soon as I remove it, I feel so much good, the shoulder pain just goes away, right? And so a lot of women, even with smaller chest, which you would think that you would get anything in the market. You don't need to worry, because you're comparatively not as bigger chested, right? But a lot of those women come with shoulder issues, and because I think they neglected more than the women with heavier chest, because the heavier chest women actually think about it. They go for a different. The smaller chest women, they just put on anything that is okay with them. They will deal with it the way, however, they'll just go by, oh, if this bralette fits, I'm just gonna get it. It's so nice, it's pretty. But it's just that if you try to buy a small, medium, large, and you're trying to, if even not even those 20 sizes, if you're trying to fit into those S, M, L or XL, imagine from those 150 sizes, you've constrained yourself to buying only from those 4 sizes. You can wear it for a couple of hours, but if you're doing that for a daily basis, it's it can be very painful for you. And for a lot of women, it does not hurt also, so which is okay. I mean,
that's why they are comfortable in wearing that size.
Correct. But for the women that the pain has developed and it has been for so long that now they're like, I can't wear bras. It's very difficult. For example, just a couple of days back, I got a very desperate call at night around 10:30 in the night, and she was like, hey, listen, I really need to speak to you. I have been suffering this for a very, very long time. And I have to come to you because I don't want to wear bras. I hate bras. And for the last 4 years, I have been trying to put it on, put it off, put it on. If I go for a walk, I have to, 10 minutes into the walk, I have to remove it. I have to unhook it from the bag so that I feel comfortable. Otherwise, I feel that I'm breathless. I don't think it's the bra that's causing the breathlessness. It's the wrong size, because if you don't wear the right size, the wire sits on your stomach. It presses your stomach. Your stomach, if something is always pressing your stomach, imagine how uncomfortable you'd feel, right?
Yes.
Because it's not supposed to be there. It's supposed to be sitting under the bust. It over here. And if you don't wear the right size, it will never sit under the bust. So that's the reason that that's the amount of discomfort, and then it signals your brain also very differently, right? I'm not comfortable. I won't be able to do the meeting. I'm not comfortable. I won't be able to walk out. And I can't wear this bra and put on my shirt and do this meeting. If I have to travel for the entire day. Let me just put on something like a slip, or let me just put on something which is like really loose, and I will just so you do that, and then your outfit changes, then your walking manner changes, then your confidence changes. It's a very different it affects you on such different levels, and over time it will affect you in such different levels that after a couple of years you'll be a changed person also, right? So so I think with the physical health, I think mental health also, and as a woman changes goes through different life life periods. I think when you just started wearing the bra and everything is perky, 20 to 25, like 18 to 25 or something, anything works, right? You put on anything, you go out, this and that, but after a couple of years you feel like, oh, why is everything droopy? After having a couple of kids, you're like, oh my god, I look so weird, and then you start feeling like, okay, I'm a mom. That's how I should look.
Exactly.
It's okay. I'm in my 50s. That's how I should. It should not be like that. I mean, there is a solution. You come for that solution. You feel good about yourself. You should feel good about yourself, whether you're 20, 30, 60, 80, right? So that's
People say we should remove our bra while sleeping, and they say it may cause breast cancer. What is your thought on that?
Removing bras at night and breast cancer, I think I'll try to unplug those two and talk about it separately.
Okay.
You can put on a bra and sleep in the night if that's comfortable for you. You can put on wireless bras at night and sleep, and that's also okay. If you can do it the way you're comfortable. If you can put on bras and sleep in the night, that's also fine. If you want to remove it and sleep, that's also fine. I don't think there is any hard and fast rule for that. When it comes to breast cancer, I think the way bras and breast cancer is, they are related, is just by, whether you're wearing the right size or not again. And if they're only linked with wires. So, for example, if you don't wear the right size, what happens is that if the wire is digging you, your softer tissue here, which is your breast tissue, whether the wire is digging you over here, or here, so that digging is not good for your breast tissue, because breast tissues are soft tissues. If they are constantly being hit or dug by the wire, lump can form, and for some women it might not even form. So for some women it might form. So it really depends on the person. It also depends on the nature of the wire and all of that. So with wired bras, it's very, very important that you wear the right size, especially because the health aspect is concerned, and especially when I say health aspect of breast cancer is concerned. Otherwise also wearing the right size is always great, like for your shoulder, for your neck, for your back, right? But yeah, breast cancers are only related to underwired bras, if at all. And if they're related to underwired bras, if you're wearing the right size, it does not hurt. It does not matter at all. But if you're wearing the wrong size of underwire, lump can form because of constant digging and poking, which is what can lead to benign or even, non-benign cancers.
Yeah.
So one should be very careful about that. And that's why, the long-standing myth that wired bras cause cancer, because most women actually wear the wrong wire size, which causes the poking and digging, which can lead to that. So that's the only bit.
Can you check if I'm wearing the correct one or whatever it is? I use 32B now.
Okay.
So, and it's a very renowned brand. So yes.
Okay, great. So you just take an inch tape, and I'll tell you how to measure it also, so that going in the future when you when you put on weight, decrease size, increase size, whatever you were able to do it yourself. So I think it's very important how to learn how to measure your size, right? Okay, so I'll just, and generally, I mean, people do this standing, but I'll just do it a little sitting also. So I'll measure your under bust.
Okay.
So your under bust is coming to be 28 and a half. Yeah, so you just have to measure it parallel to wherever you're wearing the bra and wherever you're attached here.
Okay.
You just have to measure parallel to that. So you're measuring 28 and a half here. So 28 and a half is your under bust. Are you wearing a padded bra?
Yes, 10-1.
10-1, okay. And then again at the same level, you measure your over bust, which is coming to around 35 and a half here. So 28 and a half and 35 and a half is a difference of around 7. So 28 and a half, generally the band sizes exist in even numbers. So 28, 30, 32, 34. So I would say that you should try a 28 or a 30 underband. And the difference of your underband and overbust is around 5 inches, 6 inches. So you should try a 28E. Because 5 inches means A, B, C, D, E. So that's how you measure your cup size. Okay. Because 28 is this and 35 is this, let's say. So 7 is the difference, or 28 is, so let's say 28 and a half means 30. Because if you wear 28, you might be a little, you see, yeah. So maybe 30 and wear it on the second hook, something like that. So 30 and then 35 is this. So like, 5, difference of 5. So 30E is what I would suggest, because 5 means A, B, C, D, and E. So 30E is what I would suggest you can try. Okay. And because you're wearing a little bit of padding right now, so maybe that 1 inch of padding might, so you could be a 30D also. This is why, measurement is just the starting point. Okay. And this is how you should start, that, when you go pick a bra for yourself, you pick a 30D or 30E or 30F, and then you go in the fitting room and you put on and try out different bras. But it doesn't mean that you go pick a 32, because you're not a 32. Because imagine wearing if you're 30 inches waist or a 28 inches waist in jeans, and you go buy a 34 inches jeans or a 32 inches jeans, it will be loose, right? It will not support you. It'll fall down.
Yes.
So just because it's hanging from here, we just go for like a 32 or a 34 because it's hanging from here, and then all the weight is borne by the strap, because this is what is holding, and this is not, 90% of the support actually comes from this. 10% support comes from this. But we have been trained to give 90% lift from here. Yeah.
Yes.
Which is why all of this shoulder pain and back pain is what you get.
Okay.
Yeah. Just measure this. If you're coming to like a 28 or a 30, go get a 30DEF. Don't get a 32. If you get a 32, you will, your shoulder pain, etc. will be, can happen.
So thank you, Nidhi, for this wonderful insight on bra health and women's health. So that is how every woman should measure that bra, and every woman should be, you should think about how this bra is affecting your women's health, your health. So your health is important. And once again, thank you, Nidhi, for this wonderful podcast.
Thank you so much for having me here and, discussing all of these important bits which we on a day-to-day basis very casually ignore also.
Exactly. Yeah.
But it does affect our physical health, mental health to a large extent. And it's important that as many women, that it's important that more and more women learn about this and make the right choices, because, you can only make the right choice for yourself.
Amazing. Thank you.
Thank you.